Hello guys, it's me again. Welcome to another one. You guys won't believe where I am, so I'll tell you. This is the beautiful city of Kampala. And this particular road is called Kololo Road. In fact, that intersection that you just saw is Mabua Road and Kololo Road. Alright? So what I'm gonna do today, guys, in this beautiful city of Kampala. Oh man, Uganda is beautiful. Love the heat here, by the way. Is I'm gonna go to the Acacia Mall, which is a very prestigious mall in Kampala. In fact, I want to even go as far as to say it's one of the most prestigious malls in Uganda in general. So we're going to take a walk from Mabua Road and Kololo Road, and we're going to walk up and take a look at what we see, okay? And as usual, guys, this is a walking tour to show you what to expect when you're walking along Kololo Road, from Mabua Road to Acacia Mall, okay guys? So let me go ahead and show you. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing so far. First impressions of this area after the Uber dropped me off. Very nice. Very well kept. Well maintained. Quite a bit of lounges here, guys. In fact, I just passed a lounge, the Catwalk Lounge and Bar, I believe that says. And there is an Aurora, I believe, club / lounge all the way down. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Maybe you can see. Okay, here it is. Thank you, Samsung, for the zoom. Alright. And we're going to keep walking up to see what else we can find. Okay, guys, on this beautiful, bright, sunny day in what I like to call the motorbike city of East Africa, which is Kampala, which is in Uganda. There's so many motorbikes here, guys. In fact, I think one of the main ways people get around is by motorcycle. So most of the Ubers, most of the riders, they're operating as taxis. I mean, you can get car services here, but I realize that it's also easy to get around on motorcycle because of the traffic here. The roads are always congested. All right. And as usual, guys, let me know how you like my style of vlogging so far. Is there anything you want me to do differently? To pan slower or faster? I like to take everyone on a walking tour to kind of show you again what I see when I go to a country or when I'm walking in a particular city. Right? The Acacia Mall is not too far from here. It's again one of the most prestigious malls in Uganda. I hear it's very nice. They do have quite a few floors, quite a few stores. So just like before, we'll walk inside and we'll take a quick pan around of the mall to see what's inside. This is just giving you guys a flavor of what's on the street or the surrounding neighborhoods leading up to the mall. And again, guys, it's a very beautiful area. Okay? Very safe. Besides all the humming of the motorcycles and the cars whizzing by, very quiet place. And again, I have to emphasize, guys, it is extremely clean. I mean, I'm walking and I can literally count the pieces of garbage I'm seeing on the street. I can literally count it because it's so minor. You know, very beautiful. Very beautiful neighborhood here in Kampala. One that I have to recommend for anyone visiting Uganda. You have to come on Kololo Road and take a look at the stores, even the vendors here. And everyone here, guys, are pretty friendly. No offense to my Kenyans, you know, I love you guys. You know, Kenya is my second home. But I must say, you get some warmer smiles here in Uganda. You will, in my opinion. I'd be biased because, you know, I do kind of push the whole Jamaica agenda, and they do love reggae. A lot of them do love reggae music and dancehall music. So again, once I mentioned that's where I'm originally from, again, I tend to get a lot of positive reactions to that. But again, from what I can tell from other people in the area, or the tourists, everyone is very friendly. Everyone. I mean, so far I've not gotten any bad looks or bad vibes so far. Knock on wood, right? I've been here at least 2 days now, guys. So, and again, I can only say positive things. And I was here last year, so I can say. All right, so we're actually almost at the mall. Actually, we're not too far. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to what is this? Oh, there's another mini mall over there. Not sure what this. Oh, there you go. It's on Acacia Avenue, 6 Acacia Avenue. Nice little mini mall over there. K&K Chambers. Sounds like a courtroom, but it's not though, guys. Again, most of these videos that I do, I don't always research all the buildings in the area, so I'm seeing them for the first time, just as I'm showing it to you guys right now. So you might hear me make little comments about the buildings I see, but unless I tell you that it's a fact, then take it with a grain of salt, because this is just me commenting on what I'm seeing and the name of the buildings, and if it reminds me of something. But the only building that I really looked into is the Acacia Mall, which I'll give you more details on in a minute. And as you can see me coming up to the mall, you can see where the taxi drivers, I guess the motorcycle Uber drivers, are increasing in intensity, because again, that's the best way to get around in Kampala, is by motorcycle, to defeat the traffic, right? So I'm gonna pause it here for 1 second, guys, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, we finally made it. We finally made it to the Acacia Mall here in Kampala, right on Kololo Road. Here is this beautiful big mall. I mean, guys, wow, this mall is gorgeous. Just gorgeous, beautiful architecture. First impressions, and I can already see there's some cafes right outside, some restaurants. So again, guys, if you're at the Acacia Mall, you at least know that your food needs will be met, or even drinks if you're into that. They'd have it here. Looks like the mall thinks of everything. So that's partial entertainment there. I believe there's a cinema somewhere close by, or if not inside. So we're gonna take a look right now, and of course, guys, we're gonna ask permission if we can film it. So give me a second, guys, let me make sure that it's okay for us to film inside. All right, see you guys. All right, guys, welcome back. And we got a green light, thumbs up to film inside. So let's take a look, guys. All right, so right off the bat, again, there's some restaurants inside. Oh, and look what greets us as soon as you walk inside. And it's the one and only KFC. Once again, KFC. All right, about to get a 2-piece drink and some chips in a minute. All right, so if you're watching KFC, holler at me. All right, trying to be a brand ambassador. But we won't enter KFC just yet. But just know, guys, that it is available. But when you first walk into the mall, this is what you'll be greeted with from the entrance. All right. I know there's a ground floor, or rather there's a parking lot. This is the ground floor. I believe the first floor is upstairs, and then there's another floor above that. So we'll take a quick look actually at some of the stores here. Again, guys, it's a really big mall, so I can't focus on every single store. Just know that so far, from what I can see, this mall really does think of everything. I mean, everything you could need, guys. I mean, I'm talking cosmetics. There's a supermarket. You saw cafes and restaurants outside. You know, there's clothing stores. There's fashion boutiques, jewelry. Again, I believe there's a cinema as well. and we'll head upstairs really quickly. If you guys are into video games, whatever it is that you're into, this mall definitely has it. Definitely. I mean, there's nothing I can think of that they don't have. Really. Very beautiful mall. But this is a pharmacy. Very beautiful, very well kept, well maintained. It almost reminds me again of the Watergate Mall in Westlands, Nairobi. It has that feel to it. There's even an area right here for virtual reality. I'm loving this, guys. This mall would definitely decently entertain me. I mean, there's nothing more I can ask for. This mall is even nicer than some of the malls I see in New York, if I'm being honest. Hey, Woolworth. Who remembers that store? What was it? Woolworth. I remember an S being at the end, but hey. Eye care. Yeah, there's everything here, guys. And I'm trying to pan as slowly as possible so I can show you exactly what the mall has to offer. And again, guys, let me know if I'm panning too fast, if I'm going too slow. Alright, guys, and we just made our way to the second floor. Just came off the escalator. Just want to show you guys what you're hit with once you approach the second floor. Alright. Some pretty nice stores here. Man, really, really nice stores here, guys. Again, everything you could need in this store, in a mall, they would have it. I mean, you guys just name something that you think is here, and I'll tell you that they have it. Everything you could ever really want is here. Toy store, clothing store. There's even a place where you can actually buy alcohol if you need to. Although the supermarket does sell alcohol, so you can get it there too. There's a food court here, guys. All right, so if you come and you want to eat something, there's a food court right upstairs, and again, there are cafes downstairs. So don't think your choices are limited. All right, we're just gonna go do a quick walk through this cafe because I noticed that there's a balcony, little terrace area there. So I'm gonna take a quick peek outside just to see what the view looks like. All right, guys. So bear with me for a couple of seconds while I slowly traverse my way to the balcony, just to take a look. All right, see what we can find here. All right, so okay, so there is an area out here where you can come and you can actually eat and you can enjoy the beautiful view that the country has. Look at this. This is gorgeous, guys. Beautiful. All right, breathtaking. So whenever you're here, you know, you got to come to the Acacia Mall. And when you come, if you're in the food court, definitely have lunch outside, or dinner, or breakfast for that matter. Very beautiful view. And that was a gorgeous view of Kampala. Wow, beautiful city, guys. Loving Kampala so far. Loving it. Nairobi. I don't know Nairobi. nah, stop. I mean, Nairobi is still my home, but you know what? Kampala is definitely a beautiful city so far, from what I can see. And again, guys, I have to stress how just friendly everyone is. I mean, everyone is just so friendly. You ask anyone a question and they literally smile at you as they're answering. I'm like, man, I feel like I have more problems. Yeah, so this is what you can expect on the second floor, guys. All right, beautiful stores. All right, and again, I won't dwell on every store, guys, because there's so many stores. Oh, there's another area out here. I just came across another outside area. Wow. So no restaurants necessary out here, but if you want to come and chill for a second, you can actually chill in this area right above the entrance. All right, so let's take a quick walk around here so we can see what the view looks like on this side. All right, so this part of the mall gives you a view of the restaurant that's right across. And I guess if you want some good shawarma, you can go to that place over there. We might check it out later, guys. Alright. Alright. So let's continue on to the next floor, which doesn't seem to have as many people on that floor, but let's see what's on there. So we're going to see if we can actually head upstairs one floor to see what we can find upstairs, guys. So let's pause here until we get to that floor. Look what I came across, guys. Remember before I talked about the cinema being in here? There's a Century Cinema right on the second floor, guys. Okay, so this and just to kind of show you what they have to offer, here's some of the movies that are playing they have inside. So if you want to fulfill your movie desires, you can come here and you can take in a cinema. Okay, guys. All right. One of my favorite places to go in the movie theater, the concession stand. All right, so definitely, guys, if you want to watch a movie when you're here, definitely consider coming to the cinema in the Acacia Mall. Very nice. I mean, when you walk inside, it even, I love that smell. You know, I love that popcorn smell that it has. This smells so nice, so delicious. It's like you want to eat the movie theater. Okay, that was a little bit weird, guys. All right, but don't hold me to that. We'll continue on to the third floor. Let's go. Alright, you guys don't need to hear me climbing these stairs, so let's pause here as we make it to the very last floor upstairs. Yes, guys, we made it to the very top floor. Let's see what this floor has to offer. Honestly, guys, I believe the bottom floors definitely has more entrance to shops. Okay, so it looks like there's some other stores at the very top that you can access by coming up here. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna walk to the very end here because it just leads to outside. So let's see what's outside, guys. Why not, right? And here's another sort of kind of bird's eye view of the mall. Very beautiful, very well kept, very well maintained, very elegant, very prestigious mall here in Kampala. Guaranteed, guys, it will fulfill every single desire you have. I can't think of anything this mall doesn't have, man. The only thing I can think it doesn't have Jamaican food, and that's me nitpicking. Okay, there's no lounge in the mall, but again, there are places you can eat. And when you're eating, they do play music, they do dim the lights. But again, I wouldn't call it a lounge though. But there are many lounges around. So that's maybe the one thing the mall might not have. But yeah. So this is once you exit the very top floor, this is what you expect to get. See, they even think about fitness. There's even an Asian bistro over here. So hey guys, the Aga Khan University Hospital. See, if you so happen to drink too much or eat too much and you get sick, nice to know there's a hospital close by. Although there's a pharmacy downstairs, so they also probably have, you know, things that could help. But nice to know that there's a hospital close by. So let's take a walk over here, guys, and then we'll likely end it here just to see what's over here, because you know we have to explore, right? And I can see people hanging out up here. So already I'm thinking it's like a cool chill spot to come if you just want to maybe get outside for a second away from the AC Mall. Alright, and what I like about the mall too is even though they have that AC blaring, it's not too cold, so you won't be freezing as you are whenever you go. Say for example, when I went to Dubai, you know, the malls are frigid cold. Here, they're nicely regulated. So here you go, guys. So thank you for joining me on this I want to say a quick tour, but this tour of the Kololo Road area, which contains the Acacia Mall in Kampala, Uganda. Alright guys, so join me in the next one. Alright guys, we'll be sampling some food. Alright, stay tuned.